June 25th, 2014, from AT&T Park in San Francisco, California. It was the San Diego Padres versus San Francisco Giants, and Tim Lincecum was going on the mound for the Giants. And Tim Lincecum, that was his second no-hitter of his career, and his second no-hitter comes also against the Padres. So he's thrown two no-hitters, both against the Padres, as he makes history today. Giants would win this game 4-0. They'd actually been having trouble with the Padres in this series. This is the first game out of the 3 games they won. They lost 6-0 to San Diego on Monday, the 23rd, and on Tuesday, the 24th, they lost 7-2. But here on Wednesday, the 25th, they win 4-0 as Lincecum throws a no-hitter. He had 6 strikeouts and 1 walk. And the way they scored their runs was that Sanchez had a sac fly that brought in Crawford. That made it 1-0 in the second. Then in the third, Kung Fu Panda, Pablo Sandoval doubled, and that would bring in Tim Lincecum, and Buster Posey would move over to third, but he wouldn't end up scoring. He got stranded, so Lincecum came in, and that would make it 2-0. Then in the seventh, Buster Posey would double, and that would bring in Lincecum and Hunter Pence. So Lincecum actually had 2 runs in this game as he came across the plate twice, and he was able to get the no-hitter. So he helped him out. He helped himself out first by blanking the Padres, and then at the plate, Lincecum went 2 for 3, and he came across the plate twice, and he also had a base on balls, and he had 1 strikeout. So that's how he did at the plate in his 3 plate appearances. I say he had 6 strikeouts, and Lincecum in this game, he made history in a couple ways. He's only the second Giants pitcher in the San Francisco Giants, and even going back to the New York Giants days before they moved to San Francisco, he's only the second Giants pitcher to have multiple no-hitters. The only other Giants pitcher who threw multiple no-hitters was the Hall of Famer Christy Matthewson back in 1901 and 1905. That's over 100 years ago. Was the last guy to do this. So that's a pretty big deal. Also, Lincecum is the only one of 2 pitchers to throw a no-hitter against the same team more than once. The only other guy who's ever done that is Addie Joss, and he did that with the Chicago White Sox also over 100 years ago, back in 1908 and then in 1909. And he did that against the White Sox, I'm sorry, not for the White Sox. So Addie Joss and Tim Lincecum are the only 2 pitchers to throw no-hitters against the same team more than once. So 2 no-hitters against the Padres for Lincecum as he makes history. And he's only one of 4 active players with multiple no-hitters. The only other players that are pitching today in the game of baseball that have more than 1 no-hitter are Homer Bailey, Justin Verlander, Mark Buehrle, and now Tim Lincecum. So Tim Lincecum, with a huge pitching performance as he gets the no-hitter against the San Diego Padres. We'll have a more in-depth breakdown of the game for you in a little bit. Check back here later. We'll have it up pitch by pitch, or at least every batter breakdown of how he got through the game and how he got his 27 outs to get the no-hitter. He ended up facing 28 batters, I believe, because he had the 1 walk. We'll have an in-depth analysis of this game, but as for now, 4-0. Tim Lincecum, San Francisco Giants, they win, and Lincecum gets his second no-hitter of his career and the second time against the San Diego Padres.